Well, good morning, Team Effort Network. Hello, family. How is everyone doing this spectacular Tuesday morning? It is a beautiful day, and we want to stop right now at the very top of the hour. We want to honor our vets today. Happy Veterans Day to those men and women who serve this country. And I want to share a little poem, and I think I'll share once we get everyone to introduce themselves and let us know where we're calling in from, to give other people time to call in. I know you're calling in from around the globe to hear wonderful things that's happening here and Team Effort Network in regards to vitamin sprays, the testimonies, the compensation plan, the company, and all the great things that are happening around the globe. Well, this is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. Family, the line is open. Let's hear your name and where are you calling in from?
Albert Hewitt, North Carolina.
Hi, Mr. Hewitt. How are you, sir?
I'm 10 blessed and highly favored.
Woo-hoo! I hear you, sir. I hear you. I love it. Welcome to the call.
Jerome and Upper Marlboro.
Hello, Jerome and Renetta. How are you this morning?
We're doing great.
Good to hear you. I hear you, Jerome. Tell my hearing back there. Keep it coming,
Millionaire in the making. Millionaire in the making. Taylor McDuffie from Atlanta, Maryland.
All right, Michelle. I know you out there spraying someone this morning.
Yes, on this wonderful Veterans Day. Just spray and spray. Everything away.
Right. That's right, Michelle McDuffie. Welcome to the call. Who else is with us, family? Keep it coming. Where are you calling in from?
Ainsley Carter, Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, my goodness. Brooklyn, New York is in the house. Woo-hoo! How are you, Ainsley?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Oh, we know that, Ainsley. We know that. How are you, sir?
I am good.
Well, welcome. Good to hear you this morning.
I would like to speak to you later.
Yes, sir. He just put me on point, didn't he? I like to speak to you later. He just put me out there, didn't he? No, I got to call him later.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir, Miss Ainsley. Yes, sir.
Yes,
well, family,
thank you.
You're welcome. Who else is with us this morning? Come on.
It's showtime calling from Texas. Let's make it do what it do, baby.
I know that's right, Mr. Showtime Sophia Bridges. How are you this morning, sir?
Come on, look, I go to church this Sunday, and Sean Park pulled me on Sophia. Look, I've been taking these vitamin B sprays and vitamin D sprays, and he went to do his blood pressure work because it's getting a little bit high. And the doctor stopped and said, "Are you an athlete?" He said, "No." She said, "Because your blood work is like you're an athlete. So let's go.
Woo, boy, I tell you, that's a good report. All right, so funny. We're going to have you on one day this week to slow down and share that with us, okay?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, family. Who else is with us? We're going to mute out in just a second. Who else is with us? Give us your name.
Ramon Heights, Maryland.
Hi, Mr. Jackson. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Magnificent day.
Beautiful day indeed. Come on, family. Who else is with us? I'm getting ready to mute out. Okay, I'm getting ready to do it. How's that fun? But
the conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Welcome, family. Thank each and every one of you who take the time to dial in every morning to hear some of the great things that are happening here on Team Effort Network. And if this is your first time calling, yes, you're going to hear a lot of enthusiasm. You're going to hear a lot of joy. You're going to hear a lot of laughter because the 10 vitamin sprays are just bringing that much joy into our lives. We're seeing people's health just changing daily as they take the vitamin sprays. And we have to say at the beginning, we always have to say, we cannot make any claimers that our vitamin sprays can heal or cure any sickness or disease you may have. But what we can say is if you dial in and listen to the calls, you're going to hear some phenomenal testimonies as a result of people that have taken the 10 vitamin sprays around the globe. But I want to pause for a minute right here because today is Veterans Day, and it's a day of honor. I want to share a little poem I was reading today in regards to Veterans Day. And it says, on Veterans Day, we honor all who answer to a service call, soldiers young and soldiers old, fought for freedom, brave and bold. Some have lived while others died, and all of them deserve our pride. We're proud of all the soldiers who kept thinking of red, white, and blue. They fought for us all and all of our rights. They fought through many days and nights, and though we may not know each name, we thank all veterans just the same. So thank you, all those who have served our country. We honor you, we love you, and we appreciate you. God bless each and every one of you. I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, one-star DCQ qualifier, Pastor Del Wafer. Sir, are you there with me this morning?
I am here. I'm here. What's going on?
Hey, it's a lot going on. What you mean what's going on? There's so much going on at TMF Network. I don't know what to do with it all, twin.
So much going on all the time, boy. I tell you. You know, we got people moving around, shuffling, bringing in people, TPPs popping all over the place. You know, Saturdays we used to just kick back and hang with the family. Now they got us working like slaves out here doing TPP parties.
On the weekend.
Yeah, they can't get enough during the week, so they start doing meetings on the weekend now. So we're having a really, really great time, and so glad to be a part of it. Just wanted to remind people about the promotions, you know, November. Hey, guys, if you want to be a founding member, this is the month to do it. November 1st to November 30th. Get 2 people, one on your left, one on the right. We did find out that they had to be diamond packages and get them to the executive. So you want to go ahead and get doing that. You know, this is not an extension of the promotion. This is a new promotion. So you can't go back to October and use your people from October. You got to use them from the ones that you sign up in November. So we want to put that out there so you'll know what's going on. And don't forget, you know, February is going to come up on us really, really quick. So you want to make sure that you start making preparation for you and your team to come to Las Vegas for our 1-year celebration. And we are still diligently working on getting the date. I know some of you have been hitting Pastor Denise and myself about date, so you can plan. We're working on that. Rob is working on that, and we're looking to get a date soon. Just one other thing. Wanted to, just as a family, wanted us to say a prayer and think about Brother Ainsley Carter, who lost his father this week. And so we want to really, he's going to have to head back to Barbados for the funeral. So I want you guys to, you know, think about him and send a prayer his way. He's our brother out of Brooklyn, New York, who's really, really knocking things out and helping us there. So think about him. We know we are a family. We're not just business partners, but we are a family making things happen. And we always want to be considerate about things that's going on in people's personal lives as well. So, hey, back to you. Who we have on today, Pastor D?
Wow. Didn't know that, Brother Ainsley. Definitely in our prayers, sir. Didn't know that. We have on the call with us today, Pastor Del. We all know this gentleman. He's an executive founding member. He's making it happen in 10. He has a wonderful testimony. And you know what? I found out he also served 21 years in the Air Force. So he's also a man of honor. So let us welcome to the call, no stranger to none of us, but we all love him dearly, Mr. Jesse Bowden. Jesse, are you there?
Good evening, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Tim family. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We hear you loud and clear. Jesse, how are you going, sir?
Hey, outstanding, Pastor.
What's up, JB?
Hey, all right. I'll tell you what a pleasure it is to be invited on this call today, and thanks for the Veterans Day shout. And I also would like to give a shout out to all my veterans, fellow veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day, family. Pastor Denise, as you know, I attended an amazing event this past Saturday, and I was asked if I could help out, you know, one of our business partners, Veronica, at this. Actually, it was an annual First Ladies event here in Maryland. And, of course, I did just that. Actually, it was an event to help pay homage to a few of the select women of God whose ministries are a blessing to our bodies of Christ in our communities. And Pastor Denise, when I was asked if I could help out at that event, I had no idea there was going to be so many people there. Actually, there were hundreds and hundreds of people there. I mean, we had a table set up. We had a table set up inside of the banquet hall where, you know, the event was actually taking place. And normally, doing these type of events, the vendors are set up outside in the lobby. But again, there were so many people interested in our 10 sprays. I'm telling you, it was phenomenal. I mean, I'd never stood in line to purchase a pair of $400 Michael Jordan tennis shoes, but that's exactly what it felt like. The difference being we had the ones, we had something that everybody wanted, and that was our vitamin sprays. And I mean, I was loving it. And I mean, the atmosphere was great. The energy in the room was great. I'm sharing my testimonies about the sprays, and Pastor D sharing her testimonies about the sprays, and actually selling sprays at the same time. Veronica is getting people signed in the logbook while selling sprays and inviting people to our TTPs. We could have actually, we could have used an extra 10 to 15 people easily at that one event. And I mean, I loved every minute of it. The food was great. That was Pastor Dale. You missed out on this one. I mean,
he always missed out on this one, doesn't he?
Yes, I know. I mean, seriously, I had a great time. The event was, it was definitely being in the right place at the right time. And like I told you, Pastor Denise, imagine just giving a TTP in a room full of people like that. I mean, it was great. I had a ball, and hey, I just love helping folks out. So if anybody needs, help out with a TTP or just an event of that capacity, hey, just call me. I'm there.
Well, Judge, you're right. There were over 1,500 people there. We had no idea it was going to be that many people, and we could have used an extra 10 or 15 other reps to help us to really market the room. But I think that, and we were kind of like overflooded with people. People just started to bombard us. It was just, we looked everywhere we looked. They were just around us. What is this? What is this? What do you mean spray? And if you mean to tell me you can spray something in your mouth and you can get nutrition, you mean to tell me? It was just really blowing their minds. And Jesse shared his testimony in regards to diabetes, and that just blessed so many folks there because there were so many people that were just saying, well, I have diabetes, I have type 1, I have type 2. So it was just a witness to so many people there. But they were simply amazed that you can get vitamin nutrition through a spray. I couldn't believe all those people there, and not one of them had heard about the vitamin sprays. But Jesse, why don't you right quick share what your testimony is in regards to vitamin sprays, because we do have some new listeners on, and we do love for them to hear what the vitamin sprays has done for us. Why don't you share your testimony, and then I want you to talk about how you guys are born up in Virginia. But go ahead and share your testimony on your vitamin spray.
Oh, definitely. Pastor Denise and family, 2 years ago I found out I had type 2 diabetes, and I went in for a physical, and my blood sugar level was, my blood sugar level was 11, and normal range on diabetes, at least type 2 in my case, should have been below 7. Mine was 11, so that's extremely high. And at the same time I found out I had diabetes, my vitamin D level was a 19, so I was very deficient in vitamin D as well. So what the doctor did was he put me on metformin, and metformin is the most common form of medication used to treat diabetes. So I'm taking the metformin, and every 90 days I have to go back and get what they call an A1C test, so I can get a 90-day reading of what my blood sugar level is over that 90-day period. So anyway, I'm taking the pill. 90 days went by. I went back to have my blood work done, and the doctor told me that my blood sugar level went down from 11 to 7.8. Another 90 days went by. Time for me to have my blood work done. It went down to 7.4. Another 90 days went by. It went down to. It stayed at 7.4. Again, that's 90 days later, 7.4. So the doctor said, Jesse, look, we need to get this down below 7. I'm saying, well, 7.4 is not that bad. He said, well, it's not that bad, but we want to get down below 7. So that meant I had to give up all my ice cream and my peach cobbler because I was cheating at the same time. I just want to be honest. And because I was told that as long as you do it in moderation, you can do that. So anyway, it was just a coincidence that I was attending a TTP at Pastor Denise's house, and our sprays have just come in, and there's vitamin. And I think Pastor Denise showed a video, and the video showed how vitamin D out could help lower your blood sugar level. So I started taking the vitamin D. Now, still taking the metformin. 90 days went by. I went to have my blood work done, and
went home. A couple of days later, I called the doctor's office up to find out what my results were. The nurse got on the phone. She said, Jesse, I'm not sure what you're doing, but whatever it is, you need to keep doing it. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, well, your blood sugar level is well within the range that it should be, which is 6.6. And the only thing I did different was I started taking the vitamin D, the deep power with the metformin. So, and at the same time, my vitamin, like I said, I was vitamin D deficient. My vitamin D score was a 19. That should be 50 and above. And now I'm happy to say it. During my last test result, which was August, the 15th, a little over 2 months ago, my vitamin D level is now 104. And that's extremely good because I was, from my knowledge, I heard I don't have to worry about Ebola, first of all. And cancer cannot live in a level above 80. So I'm at 104. So I'm pretty good at that. And I kind of maintained a normal level of my A1C, my blood sugar level, while my vitamin D had just skyrocketed. So our sprays do work, and I'm loving every minute of it. And also talking about talk about my folks out in Virginia. I definitely like to give a shout out to the Innovation group out there. They're doing an amazing job, and led by Eric and Ashley Gills. And I don't know. I mean, I wake up thinking 10, sleep, eat, thinking 10. I mean, this is going to be an amazing opportunity for everybody. All you have to do is, like Paul Jackson says, just stick and stay. So if you're willing to hang in there and just stick and stay, you're definitely going to be blessed in the long run. And back to you, Pastor Nick.
Jesse, when you started taking the vitamin D, I know your type 2 diabetes is out of range, but how soon did it take for it to get into normal range after taking the vitamin D?
Actually, it was during the time I had, it was a 90-day span. So every 90 days, I have to go back and give my blood work, which they call that the A1C test. They just want to get a 90-day reading of what my blood sugar level is over that 90-day span. And I'm just happy to say that it's been that way and ever since. And I'm on the bare minimum. When I initially got diagnosed, the doctor put me on 1,000 milligrams of the medication. But now I'm all the way down to 250 milligrams, which is the lowest, number that of the medication that they can actually prescribe. So I'm at the bare minimum of using that medication. And, one day I would love to come and share this testimony and say, you know what, I'm definitely off of the actual pill. Because when I look at the side effects of the medication, it says may cause liver damage, may cause kidney failure. I mean, the list is just long. It's like my business partner Eric Gill says, it's like watching that 1-800 bad drug commercial that comes on at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Would have a huge list of side effects. So I have been able to maintain my blood sugar level. And hey, all I'm doing is taking the D. Actually, I take all the sprays except for the Slim by 10 because that's something I don't need.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jesse, you served in the Air Force for 21 years, been around the world. You tell me, after all those years in the Air Force, have you ever seen anything like the vitamin sprays, and have you ever heard anyone getting results the way that we continue to hear that people are getting from taking our vitamin sprays?
No, you know what? During the time I was in the Air Force, I would have my blood work done. It seemed like I wasn't diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, meaning my body wasn't producing enough insulin to break down the sugar intake. Mm-hmm. I went back through all of my paperwork, or my medical records. I didn't have type 2 diabetes until actually, it seemed like 10 years after I actually gotten out of the military. Like I said, I served 21 years in the military. So, and the strange part about it is there's nobody in my family with type 2 diabetes. But hey, you know what though? I'm definitely blessed because, like I said, I got it all the way down. I tend to maintain a normal level of with my blood sugar. So and continue to eat in moderation, of course. My peach cobbler and my ice cream, which and Thanksgiving is coming up. So we'll still
you got more than enough peach cobbler there.
Yeah, I know.
Just look, one more thing I want you to share. We have Pastor come on to see if he wants to throw any questions at you. We were at a TTP also last Monday with Eric and Pastor Teresa and Darlene. And as we were there, we went there to present for one person, and we had an oncomer. Just share a little bit the excitement that this lady who showed up for an appointment out early, what happened to her when she heard about the vitamin sprays?
Oh, wow. That was outstanding. We were attending we were showing a actual presentation to one of our newest business partners. And one of the young ladies, like Pastor Nee said, happened to show up early for her appointment. And we invited her to sit in. Hey, at least, look, I think her name was, Kathy was our newest business partner. I forgot the young lady's name. But this young lady, she was from Dubai. And she said, well, hey, and Pastor Teresa asked her, hey, look, since you're here, hey, why not just sit in on our presentation with the vitamin sprays? And she did just that. I mean, she was so amazed with the product. She asked, well, she thought there would be a problem because her husband was in Dubai and she's from Dubai. So when Pastor Denise, when you told her that, hey, look, we're actually now up and running in Dubai, I mean, she was so full of excitement and ready to join. Actually, she said her husband was a movie, what was it? A producer.
He had his own television show.
Yeah, had his own television show in Dubai. So, and I'm pretty sure she's joining. You know, she said all she needed to do was talk to her husband about it, and he's great at numbers. So she was excited about the product. She tried all the products, all our sprays, and hey, we would love to have her on board, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be a fantastic business partner, and we would love to have her as well.
Yeah, it goes to show that it is very important that you are talking about the sprays. You never know who's listening, and you never know who's going to be wowed. It's like Amy will always say, our sprays, our company, our comp plan, it has the wow factor. And that's how it was with this young lady. She was so amazed by the presentation. She was taking pictures of Eric as he was presenting, taking pictures of the slides. She was sending them to her husband in Dubai. They had already mapped out a plan. She was already mapping out a plan how to grow her business in Dubai as Eric was presenting. It was just amazing how people can see what we have, knowing that what we have is necessary. People want to get healthy. People want to get wealthy. And what we have is a product, as we continue to hear the testimonies, that is helping people to do just that. So, Jesse, thank you.
After listening to the presentation, after she listened to the presentation, she also helped herself with a nice massage. At Dr. Kathy's.
Yeah, that place right there is something. Well, we have to get the 10 family. We got to get the family out there to her place in Tyson's Corner, Virginia. It's a spa, but it's a spa like you have never seen before. And as you go in, you see our brochures in regards to the vitamin sprays, and you see our vitamin sprays setting on herself. But also what she has to offer is just incredible. I think everyone will just enjoy a day of spa at Kathy's place. It is incredible. So let's bring on Pastor Dale. Pastor Dale, wait for you. Do you have anything for Jesse before we end our call for today?
Well, Jesse's been around with us for a long time. He started this journey with us as one of the executive founding members. And, he had that story, and literally Jesse's story, his and yours, is one of the first stories that we got about the product when we received that product. And, they've been, the both of you have been sharing those stories, and, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have joined this business because of the stories that you guys had. So that's so important for anyone who's using these products to really, share the stories of not only yourself, but the people that are on the product. I had a lady at our church on Sunday who came to me, and, she has been taking the Cell Energy.
And she says for, at least 10 years, she's had all of these fibroid tumors all over her body. And I never knew that. And she says, Pastor, they're gone.
Wow.
She said,
Wow.
And she said, and the ones that are still remaining, she said they are half the size that they were. And she says, this cell energy is the bomb.
Wow.
And I never, like I said, I never knew her health situation. All I knew is she said she wanted to try to sell energy. So, you got to, share people's story, because you never know what people are going through, and you never know the challenges that they're having physically. And when we hear these stories, you want people to know about them. If you got people in your downline that have absolutely wonderful stories, get with Pastor Denise and I, and let's have them on. We need to hear their stories. So let's share more stories, guys. Jesse, great job, man. As always, thank you so much for being a vet. Thank you so much for what you've done to serve, and thank you so much for serving us as well here as a family of Team Effort Network.
And thank you, Pastor Dale and family, Pastor Denise, everybody.
21 years in the Air Force. Man, do we honor you and all the other vets who have stood for our country and fought for our country. We appreciate you guys so much. Pastor Dale, you're correct. Pastor Dale, my testimony and Jesse's testimony are two of the first testimonies of her taking the vitamin sprays. And like you said, when we came back from the secret meeting, we didn't have any product. We didn't have, right, Jesse? We didn't have a product. We didn't have a brochure. We didn't have a pamphlet. We didn't have a website. We didn't have anything but what we heard at the secret meeting. And we didn't even have any sprays. But Pastor Dale and I was able to get our hands on some, and I was able to start taking them. And as a result of that, I got the testimony of not needing a lung transplant. I just found out a few months before that I was going to need a lung transplant. And from taking the vitamin D spray, it eliminated me from that list of needing a lung transplant. And my pulmonary specialist, he's still amazed behind me. He doesn't know what to say, because he's been treating me for years. And he has me on the list to get a lung transplant. And now as he examined me, every 3 months, he wants me to come back. I go see him in a couple of weeks. He's just amazed that I no longer need a lung transplant. And I am too. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God, for the sprays. I know that they're definitely ordained by God, and it wouldn't for him, none of this would be. But I so appreciate not having to get rid of myself. I'm grateful for that. But another thing, Jesse and Pastor Dale, I have my children. I missed a call yesterday because my children had physicals and their dental appointments. My daughter, my youngest daughter, Kara, she normally has this eczema. She gets this really bad breakout in the back of her neck, on her neck, and in the pit of her arms. Every summer and every winter when the weather changes, she gets this very bad breakup. It's like these bumps. Oh, they're terrible looking. There's millions of bumps. It gets right in the pit of her arm, on above her elbow, in her arm there, and in the back of her neck. And so I normally have to get a prescription from her doctor to get Dermatop, which is like a $30 tube of cream that I'd have to constantly put on these bumps in order, to clear them up, because they spread all over so quickly. So yesterday, when she was having a physical, the doctor says, well, we haven't written the prescription for the Dermatop. I'm pretty sure she needs it by now, doesn't she? And my daughter just threw her arms. She says, no, I haven't had it. She didn't have it. She started taking the vitamin sprays last year along with, myself. And she has not had that breakout since she's been taking the vitamin sprays. And that was a breakout that she would get every year, every summer, every winter. Whenever the weather changed, she would get this terrible, ugly little breakout on her neck and on her arms. And she has not had that break. And I told her, her pediatrician, she says, She said she hasn't had it. I said, not this year at all, not even last year. And she says, well, I said, well, she's been taking these vitamin sprays and they give her the vitamin D. Of course they're trying to shun that. And then she tried to say, well, maybe we can just get a prescription just so you can have it on hand in case she gets a breakout because the weather, I said, no, the weather has already changed. She would have had it by now. And her arms are just as smooth as baby skin. So I'm like, wow. And my daughter, she's just sitting there smiling and grinning that she doesn't have that breakout anymore. And I give that to, she takes the vitamin D and she takes the B. That's what my children take. They take the vitamin D, and they take the B, and they take the 2%. That's what my children take. So, do the sprays do amazing, wonderful things. Yes, they do. We just continue to hear over and over what our sprays are doing. Okay, Mr. Bowden, do you have anything else to say before we go to Atlanta, Georgia, to one-star Kevin Vaughn? Jesse, did you have anything else?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's about it, Pastor Denise. I'm just listening to that amazing testimony with your daughter, and not having to use that lotion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come down to the TTP one Thursday, and I have her to share. She tries to be shy, but I'm gonna get her down there one day to share how the sprays are helping her. Well, let's watch Atlanta, Georgia.
Thank you guys for inviting me to the call.
Oh, thank you, Jesse, for being here. Once again, thank you for serving our country 21 years. Man, we love you. Thank you. Well, family, let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia. One-star Kevin Vaughn, are you there with our quote for today?
Hey, Pastor and Jesse, I've got a song on my heart today. Everybody need to get this song going. You got to give the body what it wants, ladies and gentlemen. That's 10 sprays. I'm going to just sing it real quickly. You got to give the body.
I knew he was going there.
Give the body what it wants. Dun, 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 dun. You got to give the body what it wants, ladies and gentlemen. That's the 10 sprays. Woo. I'm excited about that. How you doing, pastors? And Jesse, how you guys doing today? Everybody doing it all right? Woo.
Yes, sir. Doing great.
Incredible. Congratulations, of course, to all the veterans. And as you know, we salute you, and we also spray you also, too, Jesse. We spray you and we salute you, brother, today. And for all the things that you guys are doing out there, for sure, without a doubt. Well, guys, I tell you, pastors and Jesse, that's what it's all about. It's about change lives. I get it. I mean, you can't get away from that because that's what the business is all about. Mel and Amy put this together because their lives changed through their family through the sprays, their health. And they said, hey, we can share this with everybody else. Isn't that wonderful? What a wonderful thought. I mean, they could have not done that. I could have did something else as far as the business, model. This is incredible. So we're just so excited for everybody out there that's taking advantage of the sprays and getting benefits of the sprays. And guys, just keep sharing, and inviting. That is a must. You got to do that. Real quickly, too, pastors and Jesse, I want to share websites for those who may be new on the call. Our wonderful websites. There's 3 websites that help you grow your business and get people to your business quicker. It's winwith10.com. That's our video. Winwith10, TEN.com. That's our video overview, ladies and gentlemen. For those who may be super busy, say, hey, show me what you got. Shoot them the video and then follow up, ladies and gentlemen, with that video after that. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, for those who need TTPs that are happening all across the country, our calendar of events, if you will, from corporate level is winwith10, TEN, winwith10.com/calendar. That'll give you a little more information. Of course, there may be some others going on as well, but these are the ones that are set up and approved by corporate that you can tie your people into, ladies and gentlemen. It's so important. So for those who have people, anywhere in the metro Atlanta area, tie them into us, guys. We'll be glad to support you and help you grow your business as well. We're doing TPPs, of course, with the presentation and training as well, all over the country. So once again, winwith10, TEN.com/calendar. And our wonderful corporate website, ladies and gentlemen, is teameffortnetwork.biz, teameffortnetwork.biz. That's our corporate website for those who may want a little more information about a wonderful company. And once again, every time you get those websites out, you got to follow up, ladies and gentlemen. I would say within 24 hours, follow back up and find out what they like best about your wonderful business. Well, pastors and Jesse, whenever you're ready, I got some awesome quotes for you today. Whenever you're ready, Pastor. Are you ready? Are you ready, pastors?
Yeah, we're ready. I have a sister going to make some awesome quotes, too. I know I can tell they're going to be awesome. Let's hear them, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Pastor and Jesse. Guess what the theme is, though, today? The theme, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody on the planet is finish what you started. That's the theme today. Finish what you started. And here's the quotes of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, this is from Floyd Merriweather. He says, everybody is blessed with a certain talent. You have to know what that talent is. You have to maximize it and push it to the limit. Whoa, I like that one, guys. Oh, man, y'all hear that one? Y'all push your talent to the limit. Keep moving forward. Here, our next wonderful quote comes in from another awesome author. Says, commitment means staying loyal to what you said you were going to do. Now, most of us on the call have daily goals, weekly goals, hourly goals. The goal is to stay loyal to what you said you're going to do today. And also, too, well, back, I'm going to read this again. Commitment means staying loyal to what you said you're going to do, what you're going to do long after the mood you set it in has left you. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? So we're going to stay committed. If I said 2 years ago or a year ago or 30 minutes ago that I was going to do something, ladies and gentlemen, you stay loyal to that same excitement that you had when you first started. No matter if that mood leaves you, you stay committed to that goal so you can reach your goal of executive. Car qualified, ladies and gentlemen, 1 star, 5 star, 10 star, ladies and gentlemen, you can stay committed to that. Okay, our next quote of the day, pastors and Jesse, is from Scotty Summers. He says, "Be of strong character, conquer and conclude your resolutions to achieve victory." Oh, I love that. You must finish what you start. Oh, I love it. One more quote from Abraham Lincoln. He says, "In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years." Ooh, Pastor, did you hear that one? Oh, that was so good. I'm going to read that one again. Ladies and gentlemen, that just hit me like a ton of sprays right there. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. You want to have a legacy, ladies and gentlemen, you leave a legacy and keep moving forward. Hey, the last quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're excited and moved today to take yourself to the next level, even within the next hour. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Ooh, Pastor, I got to read that one again too, real quickly. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Ladies and gentlemen, in the future, you're going to say, "I'm glad I did that." Back to you, Pastor. Wow, incredible day.
I know one thing. If you start taking your vitamin sprays this week, next week your body's going to thank you for it.
Absolutely.
You know that. Thank you, Kevin. 1 star, Kevin Bond. Thank you so much, sir, for those quotes. Pastor Dale, you have anything to say before we end the call for today? We still doing
Kevin, great job, man.
We're still doing the opportunity call?
We're doing the playback. So, yeah, you still have the opportunity to put your people on the 10-minute playback overview. You can do that by going to the 605-475-4099 number, 605-475-4099, and put in the code 1023872, pound and pound again. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day with new vision. And I love those quotes today, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Great quotes. Okay, family, it's been a great day. Thank you for being here with us today. Do not forget the promotion that's on the table. You have until November the 30th to get that done. You can make it happen, family. Get yourself 2 new business partners. Tell them as diamond business partners, one on the left, one on the right, and help them achieve executive level. And you will become an executive founding member and receive a $1,000 bonus as you walk across the stage in Las Vegas, Nevada, February 2015, which is our 1-year birthday anniversary. Once again, thank you all for being here today. And to our vets, thank you for serving our country and for protecting our freedom. God bless you all. Know that you are loved and you're appreciated. Have a blessed day on purpose. Mwah.